Pantana can now take his long lap penalty. He's down in 14th place is the American, so he's got to...
Holds on to the lead.
Well then, so 3 riders down at the first turn. Agostinelli was the other one down with Fernandez.
54, so let's see. At the moment they haven't closed the gap.
He's got a couple of laps to actually try and take that. Got pushed back through the order to 14th on that opening lap. As you rightly pointed out, Peter, when Pons, they come across the line there to complete lap 1, it will be Uriarte from Carpush.
But equally it hasn't really grown either, so interesting to see now.
Not the one he would have wanted. Meanwhile, Beñat Fernandez, who he collided with yesterday up into a shin. From Patama, Thompson, Gonzalez, Beñat Fernandez, Singapong there in 7th place too.
Ramadipa has taken up 3rd spot. Can he close the gap on Thompson and Uriarte? In fact, it does.
11th place now.
Yes, as I say, Beñat had a wrenched arm yesterday, but it doesn't seem to be slowing down at the moment. And Vejder Patama does not want to hang in there. Kapushin goes up the inside. Vejder Patama tries to go past both of them. Look as though they are.
Yeah, we'll see what happens when once they come down the waterfall just through turn 11.
At the moment, he's doing very well.
So we have Danish in 7th place, just behind.
Can't quite do it, but he does pick up 2nd place. Brian Uriarte hangs on to the lead to go down the hill, but it's Vejder Patama.
Get the next intermediate split. It was actually 8/10 of a second at the last one.
Yeah.
So what is it going to be now? It's Marco Morelli up 3 places from his starting point on the grid. Luca Agostinelli breaks off, but here's what happened towards the back. It looked like it was Fernandez, who hit the back of.
Closing.
Closer, isn't it?
Yeah, they are closing. They are closing. Superb stuff.
The number 9, the Vietnamese rider in 8th position. This is by far the best we've seen from him so far. Looked like Agostinelli there and taking the hapless Joel Pons with him. 8/10 of a second now. So Indonesia well on the hunt. They had a double this year. Really great to see. And this is what rookie's about. You know, you got that one more opportunity to potentially come.
Right, and obviously they all got up and got away with it because we didn't,
winner in Rookies Cup last time out. Will they have yet another? Are the Indonesians going to be dominated? Back yesterday, you can swing the opinions of the rider coaches, etc.
Registration has been cleared. That's good to know. Right,
so the climb-up, we have Pratama in the cup from here on in. Of course, we do have just 3 rounds left, 6 races left in 20.
Right, and there's the 34 of Mitani. Ahead of him, we saw Vejder again take
the lead then from Uriarte and Carpush, and David Gonzalez behind them as 25. You've got to back all the points you can get. How about that? Up 9 places is Ramadipa from the start.
An odd line onto that back straight. I really think somehow he's got to get that sorted out, otherwise he's handicapping himself.
Well,
yeah, there was never. Vejder just looked, didn't he, right from the start, that he was not going to hang around waiting there. He's
part of the race, Peter.
Superb stuff, and of course, as I said, Brian Uriarte had a big slide. That was a warning terribly as this race goes on.
Mitani there in 4th position, buoyed by the...
Taken the lead, but he's already under pressure and he's passed by Kapushin up the inside. Around the outside is Brian Uriarte. So he knows that he's pushing the limits, but he's having a look up the inside of Carter Thompson there into the first ride.
Confidence from yet another podium yesterday. Christian Daniel takes his long lap penalty, slots in to
take the lead. The 51 is Uriarte. Kapushin on 17 in 2nd place. Vejder, slight hander, backs out of it. And they are being caught.
21st position, just behind Lucas Brown, the first-year British Talent Cup graduate.
And he's trying to take it back again, but no, Brian Uriarte hangs on to the lead, and in fact, brought by Ramadipa and Patama.
They were 7/10 of a second.
Car gets pushed aside there. He's lost a couple of places. Zen Mitani and also Vejder loses 3rd place.
This is a completely different kind of race. Quicker last time around than the others, so they well and truly are closing in.
So to the 31 Augulia Pucciolesi, he's not having a fun time of it at the moment is Vejder Patama.
Than we saw yesterday, riders so much closer. The fastest rider on track last time around was Ramadipa yesterday. So we look a bit further down the order then. You got Gonzalez in 5th place, Plot in 6th, Beñat.
There's Marco Morelli on the 95. He's moving up as well. He's got in front of Vejder Patama. So Vejder,
2nd place finisher, the 32, up into 7th place, now 6th as he overtakes Carter Thompson in. Fernandez 7th place, Singapore 8th. Danish, your series leader in 9th at the moment. I think if he's not
lost about 3 places on that lap.
So Gonzalez looks to the inside of Uriarte, but he led towards turn 1. He's just behind Beñat Fernandez, the number 7 for 5th place, and that was a big touch. Feeling too sure about things, that's probably a good enough finish given his how much he's got in hand.
Right, and now the
brakes off, and a few riders really struggling there in the braking zone. I wonder if they hit a wet patch between Uriarte and Gonzalez.
And Carpucci it is who's taken up the lead. Absolutely superb. Pirellis are superb in the feel that they give the riders, and that's why they're able to put on the green stuff.
Limits there, right? Tucked the front almost, but Mitani lost a place, as did Morelli, trying to avoid him essentially.
Stuff Breda Patama, it goes inside him and up the hill. That's a very hard place to pass, but he does it. Breda Patama. Yeah, but that's why they're able to push the limits so well. The Pirellis do give superb feet.
Well, did someone just brake a bit earlier? I'm not sure, but whatever the case is, Pugliese now starts in.
Takes the lead with a superb tight line to climb the hill.
That is extreme confidence right there.
But of course that will, things will change as they get worn, as the track dries.
The second with David Gonzalez just behind. Pratama back up to 4th.
And
Pratama, isn't it? Bearing in mind, I mean, like many of these riders, he's never seen this place before, but he's riding it like.
And the tyres start to move around a bit more and make things feel a bit more horrible, even if they are still on. Danish and Pratama are right together there. They're sorting themselves out for the second place in the car.
He's ridden around here a million times. That was supreme.
And Brian Uriarte has got offering good grip.
Danish up into 5th now as well, just off the back of this group. He's the real beneficiary of the melon.
From 1st to 4th.
Well, looking back down the order then, where are we at? Singapore, so he's finding his groove a bit. Do you think this is sort of what happens? He's feeling really play that ensued, turns 1 and 2, but it's Pugliese now leading.
The Italian in front of the home.
Thompson 6th place, Beñat Fernandez is ahead of him in 5th. Ramadipa and Singapore 7th and 8th. Danish at lunch, but once he gets into the groove out on track, he knows his conditions really well, doesn't he? Those nerves start to fade.
The crowd, and there's plenty of people to cheer him on this weekend. He wasn't thrilled with yesterday's race at all, but this
Ish watching our series leader, he's up into 9th position. Guillaume Plonk, yesterday's podium finisher.
Well, let's hope so. There's still 10 laps and a couple of corners to go, but they've been caught, haven't they? It's his chance to sign in front of his home crowd. Oh, and he's looking determined. They've been weaving him
down in 10th place. Daniel in 11th.
And Ramadipa there has gone inside Brian Uriarte to take.
Uriarte up the front then. He is out front. I do think